G'day everyone, welcome to another video about a frontline trooper. My name's Andrew Cook, and of course by the title you can tell that this video is about the M-12 Locust SMG from Mass Effect 3. So what do we know about this gun that separates it to every other gun? Well, we know it's called the Locust and we know it's an SMG, but unlike the Tempest, which is a very recognized Mass Effect 3 submachine gun or machine pistol if you wish, is that this one has very poor accuracy, and if you're a Mass Effect 3 player you'll know that honestly, you can't really hit your target. The lasers are going off in every direction. Unlike the Tempest rifle, it's got far more accurate shots, which is pretty cool. I love having that precise accuracy. It's got the mounted front grip. Instead of talking about it, I'll actually show it to you. So here it is. With this one, I really wanted to go all out. This is my most recent gun to date, so of course it's going to have my most skill put into it. The detail is quite simple on this one. To be honest, this is probably one of the easiest guns I've ever had to make, just because it's in two separate layers. You've got the original styrofoam block, which is this main centerpiece that goes all throughout the gun, and then you've just got two styrofoam blocks which have been just placed on the side of it pretty much, and they were easy enough to just cut out. They were just two simple triangles. Now the thing that really stands out with this gun is of course the simplicity of it, but just the small amounts of detail that is just put into the side, just simple cuts and carves to really highlight the overall aesthetic. And I've gone with my own kind of mix color, give it a blue shine rather than a grey, much like many of my other weapons. So to come out with something quite nice and apply it to my Mass Effect 3 suit and check it up for some digital prints and films was pretty cool. And I'm very happy with the way it maneuvers around the suits. And I showed it off at my recent con, which there's many pictures out online if you want to check them out, or on my Facebook fan page, which you find the link in the description below. But I'm very happy of this gun, and I'll definitely be uploading blueprints of it, because honestly I recommend for any Mass Effect 3 or any Mass Effect fan that this is a pretty cool gun. Now for many of you who may be Mass Effect fans but don't actually know what this is, it pretty much is a weapon used by a majority of just like Cerberus troops or just some gangs. I can't remember what they're called, like Blood Pack and all those Blue Suns. The majority of them use it mainly because it is a lightweight machine gun. It's got amazing accuracy, very amazing recoil system, so you can just gun them down. And in the game, it's pretty cool to use as well. It's very hard to find. I think you can only get it through some DLC, but I haven't found it as yet, but I could be wrong. Otherwise, it's a pretty amazing gun, and at my recent con, people were loving it, and they were asking me how I did it and everything, so it's good to be showing it to you guys now and getting you guys out there to help make it. Now, it is all made of styrofoam. There's nothing else EVA foam. I don't think there's anything else on this besides styrofoam and the paint, of course. So you only need one material and your craft knife and your hot glue gun and the paint. So altogether, I think this only cost me around about $25 to $30. So that's pretty amazing effort for something that comes out quite nice. And of course, that all depends on your skill and where you're sitting at level-wise. And if I was to rate this out of a build level between 1 and 10, I'd say 1 being the easiest, 1 being the hardest, and no, okay, 1 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest. I'd say this was sitting at maybe a 2 or a 3. It really is such a simple gun. All you're doing is looking at the reference pictures and coming straight back and applying it to the styrofoam, and it comes out with quite a nice build. The only amazing thing about this gun when you're building it is that it is quite a small gun, so you can constantly flip it over and make sure everything lines up perfectly. Unlike when you're working with something like a larger assault rifle, it's kind of difficult to switch it over and to make sure everything aligns. And overall, it's quite a nice gun that we can then get molded and make a lot of casts of it, because I know there's quite a few people in the world who are going to be doing Mass Effect trailers, Mass Effect live actions and stuff with their suits, and this is a pretty beast gun to have in it. So, like I said, just recapping, if you want to make one of these yourself, I'll have blueprints up in no time on my Facebook fan page, which can be found in the link description below this video. If you want to check out more videos on how I make some of these guns behind me, definitely go to my channel here, or just click away from this video, or click on my Frontline Trooper tag, and it'll go straight to my channel. My name's Andrew Cook, this is Frontline Trooper. Remember, we can achieve epicness for very little cost. Have a good night, guys.